Alif Lam Ra Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum taqilun Nahnu naqussu alayka ahsanal qasasi bima awhayna ilayka hadzal Qur'an وَإِن كُنتَ مِن قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'du fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I welcome you to the second episode of Tazkiratul Furqan series in English. The topic for today is the story of Musa a.s. and the magicians. This is taken from Surah A'raaf, Surah number 7, verses 117 to 126 and juz number 9. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa awhayna ila Musa an alqiya asaka fa iza hiya talqafu ma yafikun. فوقع الحق وبطل ما كانوا يعملون فغلبوا هنالك وانقلبوا صاغرين وألقي السحرة ساجدين قالوا آمنا برب العالمين رب موسى وهارون قال فرعون آمنتم به قبل أن آذن لكم إن هذا لمكرة مكرتموه في المدينة لتخرجوا منها أهلها فسوف تعلمون لا أقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ثم لا أصلبنكم أجمعين قالوا إنا إلى ربنا منقلبون وما تنقم منا إلا أن آمنا بآيات ربنا لما جاءتنا ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وتوفنا مسلمين.
Alif Lam Ra Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin. And we inspired to Musa a.s. Throw your staff, and at once it devoured what they were falsifying. So the truth was established, and abolished was what they were doing. And they, that is Pharaoh and his people, were overcome right there and became debased. And the magicians fell down in prostration to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They said, "We have believed in the Lord of the worlds, the Lord of Musa alayhi salam and Harun alayhi salam." Said Pharaoh, "You believed in him before I gave you permission? Indeed, this is a conspiracy which you conspired in the city to expel therefrom its people. But you are going to know. I will cut off your hands and your feet on the opposite sides. Then I will surely crucify you all." They said, "Indeed, to our Lord we will return. And you do not resent us except because we believed in the signs of our Lord when they came to us. Our Lord, pour upon us patience and let us die as Muslims."
So Musa alayhi salam was sent to Pharaoh to give dawah. And it was agreed that on a set day, Musa alayhi salam will meet the magicians. Musa alayhi salam is one of the prophets who is mentioned the most in the Quran. And there are lots of stories mentioned about Musa alayhi salam. But this story is a unique story about the magicians. On the day when they were all in front of Pharaoh, it was decided that the magicians will start their tricks. The magicians threw their ropes, and due to this illusion, they looked like snakes. So Musa alayhi salam at that instance was a bit afraid of what is happening. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a wahi to Musa alayhi salam that throw your staff, and when he did that, his staff became a serpent and swallowed all those ropes. So the magicians, they were master of what they were doing, that is magic. And at the same instance, they knew this is not magic. This is something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They fell down in prostration. They said, "We believed in the Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of Musa and Harun alayhi salam. At that instance, Pharaoh was very annoyed with them. Pharaoh wanted to make sure that he will make an example of these people so that no one else will try and do anything like that. Pharaoh said that it seems that you were all together in this. The Pharaoh ordered them to go back to their religion. And if they don't, Pharaoh will cut their arm and leg from opposite side, which is one of the worst punishments one can face. The magicians decided that whatever happens, we will not go back to what we were doing. They made this supplication, and this is, subhanallah, an amazing supplication. In the Quran, there are so many supplications mentioned and linked to prophets, but this supplication is something not about a prophet. This is a supplication of the magicians, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, liked that so much that this is mentioned in the Quran. And amazing words. And what they asked, what they supplicated was that, oh Allah, we believed in you and we are not strong enough in front of Fir'aun. So give us protection. We will meet you whenever, but make us steadfast. And this is a very, very important dua we all should learn and keep reciting in our prayers. And in the tafsir, it is mentioned that these people, these magicians who started the day as mushrikeen, or people who believed in Fir'aun or one of the people of Fir'aun, and they ended the day as mu'mineen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was so pleased with them that their supplication is mentioned in the Quran. How amazing it is. So the lesson we learn from this is nothing will last forever. This is the important message we understand. So a person can be a good person but can end up a bad person before he or she die, or a bad person before his death become a good person, like in this case. So the magicians, within their supplication, they ask for patience because they knew what they will go through. It is important for us to make a supplication that, oh Allah, if we are on the right path, we should remain on the right path till we die. We should also supplicate with these words, Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da is hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahma innaka antal wahhab. May Allah give us patience. May Allah give us the knowledge of Quran. May Allah make us better Muslims and learn from this story. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun al mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Alif Lam Ra. Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin. Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum taqilun. نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين